It's very, very crunchy. So I'm gonna bite into this piece and I'm gonna let you hear how crunchy it is. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I've got my beautiful Grammy here in the kitchen with me, and we are going to be making her famous Sal Sev, also known as chicken foot to some people. It's a very crunchy, crispy Guyanese street food, and I wanted to share it with you guys today. So a whole pack of dal, and then you add in about 1.5 cups of flour.
Yeah.
And then garlic and pepper.
You think that turmeric is good?
Oh, you ground turmeric in it? Alright guys, so as you guys can see, Grammy started off in the bowl with the dal flour, the split peas powder. She went in with some all-purpose flour, and now she's going in with some garlic, hot pepper. So you use fresh turmeric in here. So, but if you wanted to, you use the powder if you want to. And when you're making Sal Sev or a bar or any fried stuff like that, it needs a lot of garlic, a lot of pepper. So this way it really has that nice flavor when you're eating it. And you guys would have seen already that I shared the cut version of this on my channel, the one where you make a dough, you roll it and you cut it up. But this is the one where Grammy's going to push it through the ricer into the hot oil so it has more of a rounded shape.
It's salt to taste.
Yeah. So once you go in with all of the seasonings and the flour and the split peas powder, you're going to go in with your salt to taste. And as you guys can see, Grammy really does not measure, but I'll leave the ingredients and the measurements down in the description box below. All you'd have to do is click right below the video and a drop-down menu will appear, and you will see all of the ingredients and measurements listed there for you to put this dish together. Alright guys, so Grammy's going to go in with her hands now, and she's going to go ahead and mix everything in. So you just want to mix in all of the seasonings, that garlic, the pepper, the turmeric and stuff, and then she'll slowly add in a little bit of water, right?
Yeah.
Now what are you looking for, like a batter or more of a dough?
More of a dough.
But sticky, right? And the more split peas powder that you add in, the more crispy it gets, and the more flour you add in, the more like chewy it is, right?
Yeah, you want more split peas.
Yeah, you don't want to add in too much flour or else
it
gives you a different texture. And this is just another thing that you experimented with to make?
Yeah.
You didn't really learn it from anybody?
No. I did it about 3-4 times before I get it.
And now Grammy's the only one that ever makes this for parties or any special occasions. She's the one that makes it. Now what happens if you add too much water? It doesn't hold in the thing?
No, it will be too soft. You do just like how you do roti.
Okay, so the soft, sticky dough is what you're looking for.
It's color good.
Yeah. But if they wanted to, they can make it lighter. If they wanted to, they can make it darker with the turmeric. Whatever color you want.
Color you like.
And you have to knead this for long or no?
Give me a little bit of flour. No.
Just until it comes together, really.
No, plate. What a big thing.
And after you get everything together, you just want to scrape off the sides of the bowl. It should be clean by the time you're done. And you don't have to let this rest or anything.
No.
So Grammy's just going to start rolling these into balls. So this way it could fit into the little ricer machine that she has. So we can press it into the hot oil when it's ready to fry. There's no need to rest this. There's no need to let it sit. Nothing like that. You could cook it right away. Alright guys, so you saw Grammy finish mixing the dough, and then in our little ricer here, this machine, you could purchase this at any home store like a Walmart, Target, anything like that. You see this, she'll put in a piece of dough. So you don't want to put something in too big, put it in small enough so it fits. And once your oil is screaming hot, you're going to go ahead and you're going to push it right into the hot oil. And then you'll have somebody who will go ahead and cut under it, so this way it'll fall off. And don't worry if they're sticking up right now, because once they go into that oil, they're going to separate. And you just want to keep on pushing it in until you get a batch in. And what, you're going to fry this just until it's golden brown? In about like 3 minutes?
No, 5 minutes.
Like 5 minutes? Longer than 3 minutes?
Yeah.
If you undercook these, then it gets chewy on the inside. It never gets crispy, so you have to let it fry out.
Fry to crisp.
And you want to keep on turning it every once in a while so nothing burns and nothing gets uneven color. Alright guys, so after exactly 5 minutes, we're pulling these Sal Sevs out of the oil. As you guys can see, they're nice and dark in color, and the oil, all of the bubbles, they started to slow down a bit. That's how you know the moisture is cooked out and they're nice and crispy. And Grammy's tip for all of you guys is to go ahead and put it into a bowl or a tray or something like that as soon as it comes out of the oil. Don't put it on paper towel or anything, right?
No.
Because if you put it on the paper towel, it gets soggy back.
Yeah.
And you want them to stay nice and crispy and solid. So we're gonna fish these out of the oil, and then we're gonna continue to fry them until we finish out the rest of our batches. Alright guys, so I just wanted to show you guys all of the Sal Sev that we got. We finished frying out all of the batches, and we had to fill a whole entire foil tray, the long foil tray, with all of it because it was so much. As I said before, I'll leave the ingredients and the measurements down in the description box below. If you wanted to cut the recipe in half, you can always do that. But trust me, if you make this full batch and you share it out with family and friends, it'll be gone in no time. So I just want you guys to hear that crunch. As you guys can hear, it's very, very crispy. And when I take one of them and you hear this snap, it's very, very crunchy. So I'm gonna bite into this piece and I'm gonna let you hear how crunchy it is. So I don't know if you guys heard that crunch, but they're super crispy. They're not burnt, they're not undercooked, just perfect. So the 5 minutes should do you good on a medium high heat. So if all of you lovely people out there enjoyed this recipe today, please don't forget to give it a nice big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed yet. All you gotta do is click that red subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you never miss out on my newest videos, and drop those comments down below.